If you're a foodie like me and you enjoy watching people eating food, you've come to the right place, as I'm about to take you on a near month-long journey of eating at the plant-based capital of the United States of America. As I announced in my last video, I'm going to be traveling the world for the next year with my love and best friend, KT. We embarked on a huge change in our lifestyle a few years ago, and it has completely shifted the way that we see and enjoy food. People have commented that I have an eating disorder for allowing what I eat to become a part of my identity. But what would we be if we didn't represent the things that matter to us most? Plant-based eating is more than food itself. It's beneficial to all walks of life, humans included. It restores the environment, increases biodiversity, and has been proven time and time again to be much better for our health. It is a daily practice of compassion, ethics, open-mindedness, and empathy. So if that's not for you, you're more than welcome to go. But for those who are ready to munch out virtually together, let's start with our first bite at Harlow's. Hey y'all, we're here, and this is such a nice house. It's so cozy and welcoming, and there's so many vegan snacks. The host is so wonderful. We can have all of these. He has vegan donuts, this array of tea and matcha for free. Whoa!
House in Perry, no gables and eaves, 4,000 square feet just to fill up with things I don't need. And I know to some it makes no sense, but I'm not living just to pay my debts. I've got nothing against that white picket fence or those big American trees. On we go, down the endless road. How can we know what tomorrow holds? I know this life gets so heavy, so I'll carry it with you, and I know you'll carry me too.
KT's cousin invited us over for breakfast, so we took an Uber to her house and enjoyed some F waffles that she made. They were so delicious. And then we walked over to a cafe, enjoyed a hot cup of matcha under the sun, And if you've never had hemp milk with matcha, you definitely have to try it. It's the creamiest milk of all, and it's just so delicious. Afterwards, we went to Pal's bookstore, and this is the downtown location, which is actually the largest independent bookstore in the world. So for all the book girlies, this is a store that you have to get lost in if you ever come to Portland. They even had this rare book room, which was super cool. We tried to find a spot to sit in and get some work done, but every table was taken, so we walked a couple blocks over to this random cafe and just got a death water because we wanted to save our appetite. And then we ventured off and checked out a couple of stores before shooting some dance videos for KT. All right. We just wrapped up the first dance shoot for Young Kiru in Portland. How do you feel?
Feels great right now. Just catching these vibes out here in Portland. Just feel the energy of the city a little bit more. You are exposed to more of the culture. So we're just like been in it and kicking it, and it's dope.
Next stop, Burger Town. The guy felt really bad about our cold food, and we were honest about what we felt, how we felt about it in a respectful way. And he hooked us up with a free milkshake.
Cookies and dough, and he gave us a full refund.
And we were like, no, don't worry about it. And he was like so insistent. We just ran for the bus. Was it good?
Pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet. Thank you, Greg. You're the best. We grabbed brunch at Blossoming Lotus. I got a bibimbap bowl with avocado, and Katie got a burger with soup and salad. Later, we grabbed dinner at Obon Shakudo, and I had really high expectations for this place because this Facebook group I'm in was raving about it. The food was good, but I don't know if I just didn't order the right thing, but we ordered a pretty decent variety. I was most excited about the karage, onigiri, and okonomiyaki, which were all delicious. Everything else was okay, but more than anything, I'm grateful for my aunt and my uncle for driving down to spend time with us and treat us to a wholesome plant-based meal. I must say, missing and reuniting with loved ones is such a magical part of being a human, and I'm just so grateful to be in a position where I can fly and meet with family because I know it's not an opportunity that everyone has. And with that, I hope to meet more loved ones on this trip. I'm gonna breeze through these next couple of days because I want to focus on the highlights of our eats since we consume so freaking much in the city. Seven Virtues was a true favorite in Portland. They had matcha, bagels, muffins, which were all so delicious and had great portions considering the baked goods were gluten-free. However, here we accidentally ate gluten bagels because we heard they had gluten-free bagels and just assumed that meant all of them were gluten-free. So that was our bad, but needless to say, it was delicious. Did the photo show up already? I want to see. Holy smokes.
It actually did exactly what I told it to do.
Why you got a big belly though?
Because he got all those fruits. He's been eating them.
You asked for that specific detail?
Yeah, it says sliced watermelons, monkeys, bananas, and a waterfall with elephants. Yo, I'm excited to see the next one though.
He's so cute.
Y'all just got a little glimpse into my imagination.
Then we went to Jade Rabbit, which is a highly rated restaurant. We are so blessed because KT's cousin treated us with the rest of the family again. And you guys, this is one of my favorite places of all time. It's vegan dim sum. I mean, I didn't even think this could be possible. The crazy thing is that the soy is fermented for 3 years in Vietnam, and when the soy reaches Portland by ship, the owner of the restaurant goes out and picks it up himself. The quality of the food was outstanding, the vibes were great, flavors were flavoring. You can tell the menu had a bit of Filipino influence since they had an adobo bowl, which, by the way, is my favorite dish of all time. I'm not exaggerating. If you're ever in the city, this restaurant is a must, and so is the adobo. They also have these super cute bunny buns, but they were more aesthetically pleasing than anything. I felt like they were lacking some filling, but the gailan is also an honorable mention. This next spot was decently close to our Airbnb, so it was nice to be able to go for a little jog and make the food taste a little better with some exercise. We were completely alone in here, and it really allowed us to enjoy the space to ourselves. It honestly felt like we were two teens running to our favorite pizza spot on a Friday night. The vibes were good, the pizza was the best, and honestly, what made the pizza great was the fact that it wasn't greasy. The gluten-free crust was almost perfect. They also gave us a free taco salad since they made it by accident. And we also brought with us what is probably the healthiest cola on the market. Name a better combination than pizza and cola. I would genuinely love to know your favorite food pairing. The next day, we went to a little cafe with a new friend that KT made. How KT met him is quite questionable, but on one of the rainy days, I was at the Airbnb just working, and KT was at the gym. He finished working out and was about to hop onto the bus when this man pulled over and he said, "Hey, do you want to ride? I'm heading down the same route. It's rainy and I know what it's like to take the bus." KT was torn because the bus was literally right in front of him, and it was a short ride home, and yet there was a man about the same age offering him a ride. He did a quick vibe check and said, "Yeah, sure, man," and hopped into the car with this complete stranger. To my absolute surprise, he came home and told me the story by starting off with, "You'll never guess what happened." I'm honestly so grateful that this was a genuinely friendly man and not a serial killer. In the end, we enjoyed some food with him, made a new friend from Portland, and we look forward to seeing him again. Hey y'all, so we finally made it to, oh my god, my cheeks are probably so red. We just made it to Jade Rabbit at the Emerald Room. We walked an hour, or just over an hour I think, because we made a few stops to get some clips and stuff. But we're finally here. We earned our meal, and I'm so excited. If they tell us anything is sold out, I'm gonna be so cheesed. But yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Good job. I told you, right? The food's gonna taste better now, and you gonna thank me.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Considering how much we love food and the fact that this is the plant-based capital of the US, it felt like a near match. But after being in the rain for nearly 3 weeks, we realized how much we truly value the sun. But I can't deny these 3 things that made it really difficult to leave. 1, the moss. I love the moss growing everywhere. I just love that they allow nature to flourish, and having freshly cut grass is not the norm. All the greenery just makes the air feel so fresh and clean. 2, the food. We're truly spoiled for choice here, and we just love trying new things together. With 52 completely vegan restaurants in the city, it would take years to get through all of them. And lastly, but dearly, the people. The people here are so nice. Not only do they smile at you, but they talk to you too. I know Canadians have a great reputation for being friendly, but man, we had some unforgettable interactions here. I have to thank our families who made time for us and showed us around, because you truly made Portland feel like home away from home. And again, shout out to our Airbnb host, Aspen, because he's an absolute gem of a human, and I can't recommend staying in his beautiful home enough. Did I mention the original homeowner's name was Ellie and we stayed in her bedroom? Talk about synchronicities. All things said, I can't wait to come back here and eat our way through the city once again. But until then, on to the next destination. It's quiet hours now, so I have to be quiet. But our host is literally like the best Airbnb host ever. Like, he is so... I can't. Watch this, you guys. Look at this. So he knows that we're vegan and gluten-free. This is a vegan house, so he's already vegan. But he literally made a tray of brownies that are gluten-free and specified that they're gluten-free. Okay. Oh, you had 2 slices already?
Not quite.
He says not quite. Has like a crumb on there. And then he has this like whiteboard where he like writes stuff.
Oh, he signed it.
Heart Aspen. The realest Airbnb host ever.
We were just talking about how many times this guy has surprised us. It is ridiculous. Like, you just come home, you're like, what? Are you serious? Like, you care about us that much? You've shown us so much love, bro. Like, he just cares so much. Like, the hospitality is ridiculous. Aspen, you a real one, bro.
The realest one. And the other day he was making pancakes in the morning. He's like, oh, you guys, oh, they're not gluten-free. Sorry, guys. And we're like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry. We're going to the gym. The next day we come home and he brings this from Costco. Do you see how heavy this is? We made matcha waffles. He loved them. Aspen, we love you.
Thank you, bro. You are the best, and so is this brownie.
Good night.